Go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Nnamdi Kanu writes Nigerian government make 5 strongs demands. Nnamdi Kanu writes Nigerian government makes 5 strong demands. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has tabled some demands before the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Abubakar Malami. Kanu was arrested in Kenya last year and was charged with terrorism by the Nigerian government. However, the pro-Biafra agitator claimed that he was tortured and subjected to inhuman treatment after his arrest in Kenya. He, therefore, called on the AGF to investigate and prosecute all those involved in his torture, in line with the provisions of the Anti-Torture Act of 2017. In a letter to Malami, Kanu said all those who tortured him during his arrest in Kenyaland detention in Nigeria should be punished. He made the call in a letter signed by his special counsel, Aloy Ejimako, detailing how he was arrested and tortured in Kenyaland, Nigeria. Kanu also urged the AGF to ensure his protection while in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. The letter reads, "In view of the foregoing, we hereby make the following prayers: that, consistent with the provisions of the Anti-Torture Act 2017, the Office of the Attorney General take prompt measures to initiate the prosecution of all persons that were directly or indirectly culpable in the torture of our client." For your ease of reference, Section 5 of the Anti-Torture Act provides that a person who has suffered or alleges that he has been subjected to torture shall have the right to complain to and to have his case promptly and impartially examined by a competent authority. The competent authority under subsection 1 shall take steps to ensure that the complainant is protected against all ill treatment or intimidation as a consequence of his complaint or any given evidence. That the said prosecutorial action be levied in line with Section 8 of the Anti-Torture Act, which provides that a person who actually participates in the infliction of torture or who is present during the commission of the act is liable as the principal. An order from a superior officer or from a superior in the office or public authority shall not be invoked as a justification for torture. The immediate commanding officer of the unit concerned by the security or law enforcement agencies is held liable as an accessory to the crime for any act or omission or negligence on his part that may have led to the commission of torture by his subordinate. In conclusion, we'll call your attention to the provisions of Section 1 of the Anti-Torture Act, which states that the government shall ensure that the rights of all persons, including suspects, detainees, and prisoners, are respected at all times, and that no person placed under investigation or held in the custody of any person in authority shall be subjected to physical harm, force, violence, threat, or intimidation, or any act that impairs his free will. And fully adhere to the principles and standards on the absolute condemnation and prohibition of torture set by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and various international instruments to which Nigeria is a state party. Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has tabled some demands before the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF Abubakar Malami. Kanu was arrested in Kenya last year and was charged with terrorism by the Nigerian government. However, the pro-Biafra agitator claimed that he was tortured and subjected to inhumane treatment after his arrest in Kenya. He therefore called on the AGF to investigate and prosecute all those involved in his torture, in line with the provisions of the Anti-Torture Act of 2017. In a letter to Malami, Kanu said all those who tortured him during his arrest in Kenya and detention in Nigeria should be punished. He made the call in a letter signed by his special counsel, Aloy Ejimako, detailing how he was arrested and tortured in Kenya and Nigeria. Kanu also urged the AGF to ensure his protection while in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know